Hey everyone! In this video, I'm going to go ahead and walk you through my week of template and then what it looks like when it's fully completed. I'll know right away that my screen is a 22-inch TV and not a traditionally sized monitor. So it's going to look a little spacious if you're used to a smaller screen. My original setup was cribbed from Marie Poulin, but I've made quite a few changes since I first borrowed this from her. So I just want to go through. This is a weekly affirmation. This is the thing that I tell myself over and over during the week. These are my top 3 focuses, 1, 2, and I'm always sad that there's not a number 3 hand symbol. So we get live long and prosper instead. It's fine. Next up, I have my weekly collateral list. So I publish my newsletter on Saturday. I publish my podcast, blog post, and or show notes once a week. I write my social media posts usually in advance, and then if I'm drawing them, I do Zentangles for the week. I usually do 3-ish targeted warm pitches a week, and I'll show you on my completed page what that looks like and how I use that. So then this week's references are the things I'm working on currently. This is the template. So this is the book I'm writing, and this is NaNoWriMo. At the end of the month, Nano will go away, but mostly I don't plug anything in here until we get to the week's planning. And then these are my daily themes, the things that I am trying to accomplish on the day of. So next up we have the standard template buttons. And I have one for personal work. This is a recording of an interview for this channel. And this is FocusMate, which I love and adore. If you've not used them, you should give them a try. This is Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. Recording used to be on Tuesday. I'm going to have to change that. We still haven't picked a new day. Choir is on Wednesday. This is a standardized post that I do for subreddit. I moderate. Then Saturday and Sunday, this is a mastermind group that I moderate. And then regular chores, church, brain dump gets carried over from week to week. I have not yet fully adopted the master task list, so I'm working on it. I am slowly moving everything over from Amazing Marvin, which I have used for almost a year now, and I really, really like, and I would continue to use, but the internal documentation does not work the way that I need it to. So I'm trying to move over to master task list. So I've got them right next to each other so that I can see what comes up here and what needs to go over here. This is just an embed here. And then this is my weekly menu here. My weekly journals on the page that I end up using. I have a habit tracker, so that shows that a whole lot nicer. This is an embed of my Google Calendar. You can only get one, so you have to be mindful of how many calendars you're using, but this works really well for me to keep track of events. And then weekly reflection and reviews, and this has been totally stolen from Marie. I love it. There's very little that I have changed. I have made some adaptations for my own system, but more or less, our processes were pretty similar to start with. Okay, so now this is a week in use. I always change the cover. I take terrible pictures, and I want to look at a picture that makes me happy. So I use the stock photos and I try and make them thematic. So it's Thanksgiving this week, and this is, I don't know, Thanksgiving-y to me. So here's my affirmation and the things that I am working on this week. Here is my pitches, and what I'll do is I will tag my contact page for the person that I am working with, so that when I click over on that, I have all of that contact information and everything that I am using to compose a pitch to that person with. I usually do my tasks or my priorities the day of here. So today has been mostly food prep. I'm still working on it. And tomorrow is Thanksgiving. Okay. Here is this week's plan and tasks, journals, and then the weekly menu. One thing I've done for my weekly menu that I really like is the filter. So this shows up all of this week and the days that we're rolling into for next week. So that way I can see what's already come and what I've eaten this week and what's available for next week. This allows me to really do my menu planning and keep track of what we've got food-wise. Since I have 3 children, there's a lot of prep that goes on for us. And then here's my calendar and my reflections. So there you have it. That is a week in the life of Briar Harvey. Next time I am going to walk you through my journal. If you're interested, there is a template link available to my week of page in the show notes. So that's it. Thanks, everybody. Bye.